What is the job of the Fulani? The job of the Fulani is simple: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is the job of the devil. That is what the Fulani have decided to do in Nigeria today. Let's look at this report. Following the Department of State Services alert on Tuesday, there was a plot by the Islamic State West Africa Province, ISWAP, terrorist group to attack Ondo and Kogi states. Yes, a plan by ISWAP, a terrorist group dominated and inspired by the Fulani, to attack Yoruba states, Ondo and Kogi states. Now, this is an intelligence information from the DSS to the Nigerian army. Now, Kogi shares a boundary with 10 states. They include Benue in the east, Anambra in the south. One of the reasons why I speak on behalf of the south is because if they attack southwest, if they enter southwest Yorubaland, it will affect me also in the southeast. So the Kogi that this ISWAP are entering, you know, these people are like cancer. When they enter a part of your body, they will spread. Now, Kogi shares a boundary with 10 states. We have Benue in the east, Anambra in the south, Enugu in the southeast, Edo in the southwest, and Ondo in the west. Others are Ekiti in the west, Kwara in the west, Niger in the north, Nasarawa in the northeast, and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Concerned by the development, the state governors have called on the residents to remain calm and vigilant, assuring that they have fortified the security system to thwart any attacks. These are Fulani-inspired militia, Fulani-inspired terrorist group that is terrorizing the country. Like I said, the Fulani has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. This is the job of the devil. Now, the Department of State Services had on Tuesday alerted the Nigerian army to an alleged plot by ISWAP to launch coordinated attacks on communities in Ondo and Kogi states. To launch coordinated attacks in Ondo and Kogi states. Sometimes we ask the question, how are these people operating inside Nigeria? We have the Nigerian sovereignty. Nigeria as a country claim they have sovereignty. But they have people that are terrorizing them, sleeping, eating, sleeping with their wives, giving birth to children, going to hospital. Terrorists living within the shores of Nigeria, terrorizing the country. We cannot protect our citizens. We cannot protect our borders. This is the reality. So you are telling citizens that they should remain calm and be vigilant. What should they do? When the terrorists come now, you'll be nowhere to be found. They will not see anybody anywhere. So the government is telling, governors are saying, we have the normal English they are speaking. We have fortified our security officials and they are going to thwart any attacks. Okay. The Department of State Services had on Tuesday alerted the Nigerian army to an alleged plot by ISWAP to launch coordinated attacks on communities in Ondo and Kogi states. In a confidential letter addressed to the commander of the 32 Artillery Brigade, Akure, the secret police warned of imminent attacks by ISWAP terrorists. Hey, call them the name that they deserve. Don't be calling them bandits. And urged heightened surveillance and security deployment across vulnerable areas. Now, the Nigerian government is not ready to stop these terrorists. If they are ready, they know what to do. We have talked about state policing. Nobody listens to anybody. I told you that the longer you stay in one Nigeria, the longer your livelihood is threatened, your culture is threatened, your history is threatened, your heritage is threatened. The longer you stay in one Nigeria. Now, Tinubu is the president. And you can see these coordinated attacks in Yoruba communities. We also have these communities that have these mineral resources. Maybe one of the reasons of this attack is that they make you flee from your ancestral home so that they will have access to your resources. And Oyibo will come into those places and begin to pick resource from one place to another. Where there's insecurity, under the nose of the government. I told you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot stop insecurity in Nigeria. The politicians know what they need to do, but they are handicapped. They are playing politics around it. They cannot do, they don't have the will. I've not seen anybody that has the political will to stop that insecurity in Nigeria. The government of the day know the sponsors, the root cause, the sponsors of this insecurity. Most of them, according to Jonathan, they are in his cabinet. Most of them are governors in his government. According to Malafia, most of them are prominent politicians. And they know these people are the ones that we are looking for. But yet the government of the day has not found a way to put these people to book. If you cut off the root, those guys will die a natural death. I see one restructuring that Tinubu is doing is little by little is trying to gain. You see, the Nigerian army, you see the restructuring that's going on. Southerners are getting prominent roles in the Nigerian army as we speak. I see a lot of promotions going on. I see a lot of Southerners being promoted. North Central and Southerners, a lot of them being promoted. Because we cannot have a Northern dominated army and we have issues in Northern Nigeria, yet we cannot. The Northerners, they know these people, these Northern people, they grew up in Northern Nigeria. You know, at least they know how the terrain is. They join the army, they are Minister of State for Defense, Minister of Defense, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff. Over the years, they have been leading the army, but yet they cannot be able to stop this insecurity. 2015 was a turning point for Nigeria. And some of the same politicians, the leaders of thought, one became a president, invited a lot of these guys into the country, opened the floodways for these guys to enter. They know that they have been in the security apparatus for a very long time. They know that allowing aliens enter into Nigeria are causing a lot of problems, but because of power, because you want to be president, you want to destroy somebody's administration, you want to get power by all means. Northern politicians sabotage the peace of Northern Nigeria because of their greed. The Southern politician is now there now. Stop these people, arrest these people, irrespective of whether they align with you or not. Most of them are joining the APC. If you're a criminal now, join the APC. Join the APC, you will be covered. Somebody was asking, Okowa, former Delta State governor and vice presidential candidate to Atiku, he don't resign for politics? To tell you how selfish politicians are, he don't resign for politics. When APC shake and small, he decamp enter APC. Now, we know they hear him again. You see, saying even in Delta State, the campaign banner, they shatter everything. It tells you a lot about how Southerners are being incapacitated by the system. Every time we push for restructuring, we know what we are doing. Beyond all this grammar we speak on social media, people are actively interested in your land, actively interested in erasing your civilization. They want to put their own civilization and replace your civilization with their own civilization. People are working day and night, they are hard working just to relieve you of your identity. I have told somebody, I said, you are a king without a kingdom. You are not a king, you're a clown. You are a Yoruba person and Igbo person without a land. You're a clown. You're a vagabond. These people want to turn us to vagabonds. Now, those places that they are attacking now, if it's you, sure you go back to that place. The trauma, I know say, our Yoruba brothers, any small boozer, everybody don't take off. They don't take off. No looking back. Any small boozer, everybody go run from the scene. And people will now to come back to their ancestral homes. And this is happening under a government, a sovereign government. Imagine such happening in the United States. Bandits and terrorists are holding press conference. Oh God. Hey, yeah. Bandits and terrorists, they are holding press conference within your domain, your sovereignty. They are there addressing Nigerians, addressing government institutions, government officials, and government representatives with their AK-47 and everything. They are taking states hostage because for you as a government representative or as a chairman of a local government, for you to come and say you want to have a peace deal with bandits, and bandits are zooming with their bikes and they have AK-47, it means that you have been held hostage and they are coming to collect ransom. Because you can't tell me that with your peace deal, the bandits will stop doing their banditry or the terrorists will stop terrorizing the community. They have an agenda. That agenda is bigger than you. I asked a question. Okay, you have a peace deal with the bandits. Bandit will be say they threaten community. Community they pay them steady. Or they will kidnap you, they collect 100 million. In a week, they will make 100 million. For repentant Boko Haram and repentant, if they join the army, you give them rank, how much they're going to make? That 100 million self, they will make them within 6 months. The people that are having peace deal with bandits, what will they be doing when they leave your place? What will they be doing when they leave your place? What job will they be doing? Even not for banditry. What is the usefulness of their guns? You know, disarm people. You know, send them go media maker. You know, carry them go imprisonment. They are telling you that do your worst because you don't have the will to deal with these guys. Every now and then, stay calm and vigilant. I will stay calm inside my house with my small cutlass. Somebody carry AK-47 because they kill me. I will stay calm and vigilant. So when it reach time, I will run away from gun. I will run from bullet. It doesn't specify they run away from bullet. Can you run faster than bullet? So I will be on the run in my life. I will not have anything. My God. So this thing that leaked between the DSS and the army became a problem. Some people were saying that why would they leak such information? Why would the media leak such information? You know, leaking such information, if the bandits and other people, their sponsors, they read this information now, they'll tell them, oh, they know what we want to do. They know that we are coming to attack. Please, let's change our tactics. Let's change our this and that. But the problem is, even without them leaking information, you see the communities are being attacked. The communities are being attacked. And this kind of thing, I don't know. Imagine they say they want to destroy Isukwuato local government. Just imagine that. They want to destroy Isukwuato local government. Imagine. What will be in my mind? What will I be like? They are coming to attack. Shall I not go run away? We have said it. That if the government of the day does not restructure the country and deal with the Fulani, see, what you will see after 2007, you see all these politicians, they don't use tribalism, mental power. They don't use one political tactic, enter power. That them go first run away when they happen. When the Fulani start doing their revolution and rampaging, it will not affect them. Now them go carry their children, although their children they are abroad. They will carry them, they go run away from the scene. And that is what we are seeing all over southern Nigeria. That's why the fact that we have a president from southern extraction, we have chief of army staff from southern extraction, yet nothing is happening. And we are sitting here, I've said it. If the government of the day has just this year to finalize all the political whatever he wants to finalize, and you can see some little progress. By next year, the full restructuring needs to move on. Just this Olani Kwekun asking for a restructuring. You see, when they start restructuring the constitution and some laws are allowed, then you will see when they have this regional system of governance or state resource control from state, when they start having this, you see that the Fulani will naturally fizzle out. Politically, they are draining them. Tinubu is suffocating the Fulani politically. And when you finish with that, we expect for better days ahead. Because I don't see any reason why I will stay my own. I'm enjoying my life. I don't disturb anybody. I don't take anybody's wife or land or anything. I don't find trouble. Somebody would be scheming to eliminate me. I have nothing with anybody. Some people will it is their own duty to eliminate me. Because I am a southerner or I have a land that has green. There's green in my land. You are carrying your cows. So many people in Yorubaland, cows don't finish their crops. But they are helpless. Imagine. You have a government that the army collects tax. The army collects billions and trillions of naira to protect us. But yet you are helpless. Eventually, when you try to help yourself, the same army will come and disarm you and leave you vulnerable. After you are now vulnerable, the people that they are supposed to protect you from will come and start killing you. That's the reality of the one Nigeria today. So like I said, if you keep supporting this one Nigeria, you know some people, they get stronger until something come out that head, that strong head, they are strong head, on the something come out that head, they now go somewhere else. They don't go hear what they get. You continue supporting this one Nigeria. One Nigeria will eventually be the end of many nationalities, many people. I'm telling you. So when I talk about, I'm not supporting one Nigeria, I want restructuring. I'm not even supporting your party. You want to still continue the. See, I supported Tinubu for many reasons. One is whatever he is actively, the fiscal restructuring he's doing. I'm not even looking at it for good governance, because my own ideology, my own civilization, what I think good governance is different from maybe different from what other people think good governance is. I don't see the APC government capable of delivering good governance to me. So I see them capable of restructuring Nigeria in a way, at least everyone will know where they stand. God helps him, keeps him alive. Oh. Because let's say it now, Atiku win election, what is Atiku coming to do? What is the different thing that Atiku would do if he becomes president? What revolution can this opposition do if they become president? What are the new things? Say when I talk about opposition, this is the worst opposition in the history of Nigeria. There's no alternative. Our eyes are not open. There's no policy of government needs to be broken down by the opposition. The opposition will tell us this is the policy of Tinubu. This is where he's getting it wrong. This is what he's supposed to do. This is what we can do better. This is our track record. This is how we have. That's what the opposition need to do, but they're not doing it. And as they are now, in the terms of insecurity, what would they do differently from what have been done by other people? It is restructuring Nigeria, regional system of government. That is what is going to reset Nigeria and reset the Fulani out of some lands. In Yorubaland today, Yorubaland does not stop at the southwest. Is it the 6th southwest state? Yorubaland does not stop at the southwest. This Kogi and Kwara is part of Yorubaland. Kwara is under siege. You see, when all these things are happening in this area, when things are happening, before the media will get the information, before they write it and put it on social media, things don't happen, don't go. The media is not getting the correct, does not capture what is going on ground. They are not capturing the real facts. It is what they can pick, the little thing they can pick, killing here, killing there, this one, that. And the statement given by the Nigerian security system, security apparatus. Say, politics there everywhere. Now, the Nigerian security, maybe Boko Haram 300. You go to say they will come say, Boko Haram was able to bring down few of our men. They will not tell you the number. They play politics with everything. So we are not even scratching the real deal in all these communities. The media is not scratching the real deal because things are going on. One Oyibo come, the Oyibo will finish Renomokri. He said the verse for Nigerian media, say Nigerian media they play politics with information where him witness. The report they did, Nigerian media was trying to do like this. So we are not even accurately giving. It is when it escalates and some people get wind of it. That is when we know that things are happening. I say Yorubaland is under siege. You are seated there. How many of your news publication knows what is going on in the forest? Now, this particular information that ISWAP is planning to attack amongst the security agencies, DSS and Nigerian Army, they are complaining that how did the media get the information? So most of the things that are happening, you would not know. The security agencies know this thing I'm talking about. We are just here looking at everything. See, may God help us that in our lifetime, we are able to liberate ourselves from the shackles of this Fulani menace and terrorism. Yoruba groups, they are telling Tinubu, please take us away from northern Nigeria. Because it is our being in northern Nigeria that we are suffering this fate. You see, Fulani will become militia. Fulani will become people that are protecting communities, Yoruba communities. It's because of they are in northern Nigeria. The allegiance of these Kwara people to Fulani is making the Fulani have an upper hand. And the Fulani will not betray Uthman Danfodio. You can take this to the bank. A Fulani would not betray Uthman Danfodio. The template which a Fulani enters every community is almost the same everywhere. Because they are very calculative. They know what they want and they move with precision. They pursue it. They are not distracted by what you are saying. I'm telling you. They believe in action. Speak louder than just words. They you talk, they carry out action. And they have done this over. They enter into a community. There's economic Islam. There's political Islam. There's traditional Islam. Or economic conquest, political conquest, religious conquest, or traditional conquest. Now, they first come as traders. They have a commodity that you people like, cow, meat. And the cow, if you study the cow is a very wonderful animal. You can study the cow very well. The cow itself is beyond animal. Bringing cow into a territory tells a lot. A cow comes into their cow coming to your territory tells a lot about how they spiritually are taking over the land. It will be difficult for them to live, except they experience a greater brutal force that will force them out of your domain. But as it stands, they used to come as traders. From traders, they enter your religion. Somebody said that he witnessed whereby some Northerners will not allow a Yoruba man lead prayer in mosque. They prefer to go to other mosques that Northerners are leading prayer. After we are brothers. They now start taking a position that you cannot lead prayer. They start taking how to dominate you. After they have brought their economy, their trade economy, they bring their religion, and they now start entering into, I've said it before now, they start positioning themselves to take over. This is the reality we find ourselves in Nigeria today. But till tomorrow you go here say attack. They watch now. The attack no they finish. Stop the root cause. Now no stop. Now they stress themselves. You are losing. If the government of the day wants to really stop insecurity, it doesn't take them 6 months. But they actually don't want to stop it.